Yo, what is up everyone? It's your boy OJ here, coming at you with this video. We've got PlayerEssence across Nintendo. Welcome to another episode. It's been a little bit since I've done the last one of these, but I am back again for another fantastic episode, and we've got a bunch of really cool topics to get to. But before then, I am going to address a couple things on the channel and on the website, of course. So I've been going by OJ, just to let you guys know. OJ is my real nickname in real life. My friends in high school always called me OJ. My friends now call me OJ. Everybody calls me OJ. Even if you go back to my Super Smash Bros videos back in last year, my tag was OJ. When I play in tournaments here in my local city, I go by OJ as my Super Smash Bros tag, so that's what I'm going by. I just wanted to explain that because some people are still asking, well, what's going on, Francis? Like, what? Your name's Francis? OJ, which one is it? So Francis is my real name in real life, and OJ is my real nickname. So I just wanted to go by OJ just because I am going to be participating in more tournaments. So hopefully you guys see me at some of the big tournaments. Hopefully I get good enough in 2016 till I'm out there on the big stage with the big boys playing Super Smash Bros. And you guys will see my name as OJ. So there we go. That's that. So let's go ahead and get right into the topics here. For this week, it wasn't a great week for Nintendo news. Nintendo's been laying really low, but there's been some rumors going on that's going to change pretty soon here. So let's go ahead and get to the first one. We're going to start out with Splatoon. Splatoon is killing it right now, and it's definitely doing really well. I've already made videos on how well it's selling, but just to let you guys know, there's been some cheating going on. So we have some hackers that are going around releasing details on new weapons, even using some of those weapons. They've been going around deleting people's save files. All this crazy stuff has been happening. Now, a lot of people are putting it as a rumor, but I believe this stuff because there's no reason for people to lie about these things when they're talking about their save files being deleted, when we start seeing crazy pictures. So I put that this is real, and apparently Nintendo has caught wind of this, and they are basically laying down the system ban hammers to cheaters and hackers. So let me just tell you something right now. It is not worth it. It's a video game. Cheating in a video game is stupid, and I have never done it before. And I'm not talking about using exploits like fire hopping or something like that. I'm talking about actually hacking ROMs or save files and doing messed up stuff like this. This is stupid. If you're one of these people that are doing this, stop. It's ridiculous. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth getting a system ban, and you're ruining the game for everyone else. So please, enough with that garbage. And I'm glad that Nintendo bans these dudes, because there's nothing worse than some loser who wants to sit there and ruin people's fun time. You know, a lot of people don't have time to play video games, and when they do, they want to have a pleasurable experience, and then you're going to ruin it for them because you have no time or life. Come on now. But anyway, that is that. Hopefully Nintendo catches all these punks and we can get Splatoon cleaned up, but it looks like things are starting to sure up, especially since this news broke. So good stuff there. Good job, Nintendo. All right, next we're going to move on to Nintendo and their domination over the Japanese market. So while Nintendo might not be doing it much in Europe and not doing much here in North America as far as home console sales go, in Japan, between the Wii U and the Nintendo 3DS, they own 32% of the market share, which is pretty freaking good. The top 10 publishers were out there. I guess Dengeki did a list, and Nintendo basically beats anyone else 3-1 or by triple the percentage here. So Nintendo was actually let's start with number 10. So number 10 was Marvelous with 1.5% of the Japanese market. Number 9 was Spike Chunsoft with 1.8%. Number 8 was Gung Ho with 2.3%. Number 7 was Sony Computer Entertainment with 3.1%. Number 6 was Capcom with 4.9%. Number 5 was Konami with 5.3%. Number 4 was Bandai Namco with 10.7%. I thought they'd be higher than that. Number 3 was Square Enix with 11%. Number 2 was Level 5 with 11.9%. That Yokai Watch money, man. And number 1 was Nintendo with 32.1%. So good stuff from Nintendo there. At least we know that they're doing pretty well in Japan. They just need to sure up things worldwide. But overall, a lot of people were kind of surprised that it was like that. You know, if you don't follow the media you create every single week and you don't look at the Japanese sales numbers, some people are like, what? Nintendo's doing that well in Japan? So it's always good to see Nintendo doing well. I want to see all companies do well. So overall, good stuff there. I'm not too surprised myself, but at the same time, Nintendo needs to just keep on striving. They can't rest on their laurels, just like any of these companies. They got to keep on striving to do better and make more. All right, so that basically wraps it up for that one. So let's go ahead and move on to the next post here, and we are going to be talking about the supposed big news. So Nintendo YouTuber Rogers Bass, he likes to sing and he likes to talk about Nintendo in his videos, and he said that he found out some news. That was pretty freaking crazy. Apparently, Nintendo has some big news coming within the next 2 weeks. Okay, so according to Rogers Base, he sent out 3 tweets on the matter, and here was his first tweet. He had a picture of Toad, and Toad was screaming, and he said, when you find out some really cool Nintendo news, but you can't tell anyone about it, and he had a picture of Toad screaming. And then the second tweet was, and no, that Skull Kid in Hyrule Warriors news is not the news that I was alluding to last night. You'll know it when you see it. Hashtag Nintendo. And the third tweet was, mind you, this is very cool news. I'd say it's an 8 or 9 on the hype scale, but people are going insane. Hype droughts bring out the worst in y'all. So yeah, hype droughts do bring out the worst in people. I definitely know that. People have just been fishing for Nintendo news because there really hasn't been any positive news. Everything is usually negative when it comes to Nintendo for the most part. There is some positive news here and there, but it's on games that we already know of. There's not a lot of new game announcements. All the game announcements that we do get, they're pretty much already known. Like, okay, we know Fatal Frame's coming. Okay, we know this is coming out. Like, everything's already known. There's nothing new. So a lot of people are like going crazy about this, and they really want to know what's going on because it's just something new about Nintendo, because there hasn't been anything new. Even at E3, Nintendo didn't show off much new. So I'm interested to see if this actually pans out. It's still a rumor. We don't know if it's true, but I mean, look, they're due for something, because I mean, are they going to go out, you know, in 2015 like this with literally nothing exciting? There has to be something Nintendo's planning, and if they're not, I mean, whatever. But I mean, it's just going to be crazy to see if it actually pans out and see what it actually is. It could be the return of Directs. Some people are going to be saying it's their new membership program. There's going to be a lot of stuff that it can be. So check out my video that I did. I'll have a link to that in the description below, and I actually talk about that a little bit more. Alright, so that basically wraps it up for the news this week. Like I said, there wasn't anything crazy going on, but I do want to get to the main topic, and I'm going to be talking about Yoshi's Delayed World. No, Yoshi's Woolly World for the Wii U. And you know what? I don't think I can support this game. I thought about it. I played it at E3, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. I might get it. But after I got Super Mario Maker, and I was like, man, this is pretty cool. I mean, Super Mario Maker is interesting. I don't play it a lot just because, like I said before, I don't want to bash platformers, guys, but, you know, just platformer fatigue. I'm just saying the reason why I don't play it as much. Just have fatigue of platformers right now. But Yoshi's Woolly World, it's like the game launched earlier this year. So it launched earlier this year in Japan and in Europe. And the reason why America didn't get it is because more people are in the mood to buy in October. So Nintendo of America is perfectly fine with just leaving the release schedule planned with nothing to play, or with very little, you know, first party, to sell it in October, to think that more people will pick it up, which I guess they might say that, but like I've said before, that might be a self-fulfilling prophecy. If people don't have anything to play, of course you're going to have more sales in the fall time when you actually release your games. And the fact that they did that intentionally when the game was done, pretty much already translated because it came out in the UK, and making us wait 3+ months, I'm not sure if I support that type of business practice from Nintendo. I'm not sure if that's something that I want to be a part of. And if I sit here and purchase Yoshi's Woolly World for full price, it just says, yeah, Nintendo can do stuff like that. They can delay games months at a time because they feel it will sell better in October when it's already done and they release it in other regions earlier. I mean, same thing with Devil's Third. I mean, I'm having a little bit of time. I'm like, you know what, should I even buy Devil's Third? It's already out. Nintendo is waiting so long to release it. I'm not sure if I want to support, you know, these type of business practices from Nintendo. So I don't think I'm going to buy either one of them. Now, I'm not sitting here trying to preach and trying to say you guys have to do the same thing. I already know a lot of you cats are interested in Yoshi's Woolly World, are going to play it, all that, but maybe I won't buy it at launch. Maybe I'll buy it at a reduced price, just because I don't feel that that's the type of thing Nintendo needs to be doing. I don't feel that that is a good business practice for myself. I would like to get games when the rest of the world gets games. I don't want to sit there and wait 3 months. I mean, if it comes out in Japan first, fine. Okay, but don't sit here and release it in a language that we already have and say, oh, you guys are going to wait just because we think it'll sell better. I mean, I don't know about that, but that's just my case. That's just my thing. It's my case. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for Yoshi's Woolly World? What do you guys think about the long wait for North America? Is that something that plays a factor into your purchasing decisions and stuff like that? I just know for me, I don't want to support that type of business, so I don't even know if I'm going to get Yoshi's Woolly World or if I'm going to get Devil's Third. But that's just my take. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Alright, so that basically wraps it up for this episode of PE Cross Nintendo. If you liked it, please hit that like button because it lets me know you guys want more content just like this one going forward. And please subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks. We got it all right here. Thank you so much, guys, and we will see you for the next episode. Peace.